Rebound pulled down by Haley Hipsher. Hipsher finds her point guard, Goodwin. Goodwin tries the fast break pass to Shelby Boger. It was not tipped, but the official saw it a different way, and the ball will stay with Vincennes.
Did you see that tip?
I did not.
I didn't either.
Boger inbounds it. Davis gets a tip on it.
Yeah, there's a deflection by Davis. One of many we're going to see this evening, I'm sure.
This is the same officiating crew we had against Southridge back here on Wednesday night.
Well, maybe we're on a first-name basis with these guys. Maybe that'll help.
The Alice's lead 3-0, and Vincennes has the round ball. Goodwin sets the offense, 6:45 to go in the opening quarter. Hipsher works it to Goodwin, top of the key. Goodwin guarded tightly by Davis. Look at that pressure.
Caitlin's going to be tired after this game's over with.
Haley Hipsher now with the ball. And she'll throw it away. This time, no tip. It's going to Washington. Good defense by the Hatchets.
Well, as we said, Goodwin's three-pointer was, she was heavily guarded, and she took a little step back and was just barely able to get it off. So we came to play defensively.
Carrying lane to Johnson, top of the key for three. We're tied up. Jenna Johnson from downtown. Count it. 3-all here at Jasper.
Good one, no good.
Rebound pulled down by Carrie Lane, and Johnson quickly up the floor. Johnson at the volleyball line, directing traffic, works it over to Lane. Carrie Lane to Johnson. Johnson shakes the defender, shot up. Two more for Jenna.
Wow.
She's got the hot hand. Give her the ball. 5-3 Washington.
She looks very confident in that shot.
Goodwin pulls up for three. On the other end, can't get it. Rebound Izzy Wagner. And Coach Miles says, push it. Let's go. Johnson over to Wagner. Wagner thought about the shot. Now dishes back to Johnson, top of the key.
Shoot it. She's got the hot hand.
Carrie Lane is open. She'll set, shoot, miss. On the rebound, Hipsher comes up with it. And double dribble by Lauren Frederick. An unforced error there. Frederick had the ball. It went off the top of her leg. And the official right on top of it. That was a good call. And Frederick gives it back to Washington.
Out of bounds under our own basket. What play are we going to call here?
Lane looking for the open player. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson in the paint. Now out to the top of the key over to Wagner. Wagner far side. Dishes in to Jones. Cheyenne Jones thought about it. Hands back out to Wagner. Now Shy over to Lane. Lane behind the arc to Jenna Johnson. Johnson to Lane. Lane drives, shoots, and scores. Carrying Lane for two, baseline jumper. It's 7-3 in favor of Washington.
It's amazing what shooting a game winner can do for your confidence. As Carrie is just going straight up, no hesitation, and going up for the shot. She's shot 3 times already with a lot of confidence.
Abby Haynes over to Frederick. Frederick shot up and in. Lauren Frederick gets her first bucket. It's 7-5. The Hatchet lead cut to 2. 4.5 minutes to play in this first quarter. Carrie Lane to Cheyenne Jones, top of the key.
They're in a 2-3 zone, so let's see if we can nail a few more outside shots. There's Carrie Lane.
Lane thought about it, now pulls out to Wagner. Wagner hands off to Davis. Davis drives baseline, too strong off the glass. Rebound to Shelby Boger. Boger to Goodwin, and here she comes quickly. Goodwin over to Boger for 3, no. Rebound to Jenna Johnson, and Johnson has it. She'll push it quickly up the floor. Hand off to Wagner, far side. Now Johnson over to Lane. Lane to Johnson. Skip pass goes to Davis, Caitlin Davis. Back out to Jenna. Washington a little more patient here. As I say that, Davis pulls up.
In and out.
Almost got it. Rebound to Boger. Alice is with it back. 3.5 minutes to go first quarter. Good ball game here in the semifinals. Washington leading 7-5.
Back cut by Goodwin, and she is fouled by Lane. That was a nice back cut by Janae Goodwin.
They want Goodwin to have the ball. There is no doubt about that. Carrie Lane whistled for her first personal, team's first.
Substitution for the Hatchets.
Emily Mahan in the game for Izzy Wagner. And this game's being played at a pretty brisk pace in the early going.
Caitlin Davis swatted it out of bounds. Vincennes tries again. Tonight's game brought to you by the Donaldson Insurance Agency, with Donaldson's your number one, and by A&R Home Center, more than just a hardware store. Goodwin gets the inbound pass. Hands off to Abby Haynes. Haynes at the volleyball line. Tries to set the offense. Just dribbling right now.
Haynes is the freshman that Coach Miles was talking about.
She's the one that came in to fill the gap for the injury. Haley Holscher hands it back to Haynes. Good defense here by Washington. We're under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Frederick has it now, works it over to Holscher.
We're seeing some patience here on the part of the Alice's.
They're waiting for a good look.
Ooh, a near steal by Davis.
Goodwin falls to the floor, travel, and it is Washington's basketball. Well, I'll tell you what, the Hatchets have Goodwin's number. Coach Miles has done her research, and Janae's going to get a little frustrated with this pressure.
Well, she got that opening three-pointer, and she could explode at any time, but right now she's really had to work hard.
There's a three from Johnson, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Haley Holscher for Vincennes.
There's not been an offensive rebound yet in this game. So both teams are really doing a good job of keeping the opponent off the boards.
Abby Haynes hands it to Goodwin at the volleyball line.
Very deliberate, very deliberate.
Coach Connor calling out his play now from the sideline. Abby Haynes one-on-one with Johnson. She took a step. Traveling is the call. Shot no good. The ball to Washington.
Well, that's the second time in a row that Caitlin Davis has got in the way of the girl driving to the bucket and forced a travel.
Coach Connor not happy as he had a few words with the official there on the sideline. Washington has it back. There's a three from Mahan. No. Rebound to Haley Holscher. 1:45 to go, first quarter, 7-5 in favor of Washington. The Alice's with the ball.
Well, Dwayne, I think this is going to be a battle all night long.
There's Goodwin for three. She broke free. Couldn't get it. Rebound. Fought for. Johnson comes up with it. Johnson alertly pulls it back out. Mahan wide open. She'll try three. No. Rebound. Out of bounds to Washington. Holscher the last to touch it. So the Hatchets have a second chance here underneath their bucket. Substitution in for Vincennes, Chastity Trueblood checking in now, replacing Lauren Frederick.
Dwayne, there's been a total of 8 three-point attempts by total from both team total.
Lane shot too strong. Pass though to good Cheyenne Jones. First one no good. Second one no good. Two rare misses there by Cheyenne. The ball now in the hands of Vincennes. Three from Abby Haynes. It's good. Abby Haynes from downtown. The Alice's have the lead 8-7. Here's Mahan. No. On her shot, just a step inside the three-point line. Rebound to Goodwin. Goodwin, outlet pass to Holscher, but Holscher too far out in front and well too strong off the backboard. Rebound to Washington.
Less than a minute in the quarter.
Fast-paced game here tonight. Jasper, Washington and Vincennes. And now Cheyenne Jones pass out of the reach of Caitlin Davis.
First turnover for Washington.
Gonna see Shauna Webb give Caitlin a break, and Caitlin is breathing hard. She has ran nonstop since the tip-off.
She definitely needs a break.
My goodness.
And some water. And Shauna Webb will come in and continue that pressure, I'm sure.
35 seconds to go. Our score 8-7. Vincennes leading here in the opening quarter at Jasper.
And Shauna Webb's pretty much just face guarding Goodwin. Not paying any attention to anybody else. And there's a steal by Carrie Lane.
Lane took it away from Abby Haynes. Now Lane pulls it back out to Johnson, over to Mahan. Will work it to Webb, far side behind the arc. Back out to Mahan. 7 seconds left. Hatchets need a shot now. Mahan, high, no good. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. There was a tip on that one.
Unusual shot there.
After 8 minutes of basketball in the Jasper 3A girls sectional semifinals, it's Vincennes Lincoln 8, Washington 7. We'll be back in 1 minute on WAMW.
What if you could invest in the future? The future of kids, like a stock. Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. Believe in us, invest in us, watch us grow.
My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Poor you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach
likes
your
you.
kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
We're back here at Jasper as we get set for the second quarter of play. On the A&R Home Center scoreboard, Vincennes Lincoln 8, Washington Lady Hatchets 7. I love the enthusiasm of the Hatchet cheer block tonight, loud and proud here at Jasper, rooting on their home team. Hatchets have the ball to start this second quarter. Here we go.
Dwayne, we were 3 for 15 from the field in the first quarter, but are only down by 1. So that's a good sign. All we have to do is hit a few shots here, and we'll be in good shape.
Davis, near side, front of the Lincoln bench, now hands it to Johnson. Over to Kerry Lane, far side now.
You can see Vincent's strategy on defense. As soon as, well, there's Kerry Lane with a shot.
Shot, no good.
Again,
Rebound
no good.
to Abby Haynes.
They're backing off some of our perimeter. Oh, good hustle.
Oh, man.
Kerry Lane really hustled.
What an effort there by Kerry Lane. Just couldn't save it.
I was saying they're backing off big time from our perimeter people to guard Cheyenne, just like we knew they would. We're going to have to step up and take the shots.
It's a 2-3 zone, and it's definitely caving in on Cheyenne. I think she only touched the ball 3 times in that first period.
But I sure enjoy watching us play defense. We are really going after it on the defensive end.
Haynes thought about the 3. Now looks underneath to an open Casey Kramer. Kramer gets the shot, and a chance now for the 3-point play at the line.
10-7 in favor of the Alice's.
Tonight's game coverage brought to you in part by your neighborhood Chuckles Convenience Stores. Brighten up your day with a trip to Chuckles. The free throw is in and out, no good. The ball going to Washington. Full court pressure here by the Alice's.
Get the ball into number 34, please. Okay.
Johnson has it. Just a minute gone in the second period. 10-7 in favor of the Lady Alice's. Jones has it in the paint. Now pulls it back out to Johnson. Cheyenne at the free throw line. To Johnson, over now to Davis in the far corner.
They're just not going to let Cheyenne have it down low. They're letting her have it in the top of the key area.
Now, Davis tried to get it into Cheyenne. A reach-in foul called. She saw a rare opportunity there, and they took it.
Yeah.
Davis did that.
Yeah, keep doing that, and we'll get more fouls.
Davis did that same thing against Southridge the other night. That's on Casey Kramer, her first, team's first. Shot up and off the mark.
By Johnson.
Rebound.
Oh, nice steal by
Haynes.
Johnson.
Johnson gets the steal, and now here comes Washington. Jenna Johnson up and in. Johnson 2 more. She's got 7 points tonight. Of the Hatchet 9, it's 10-9. Vincennes by 1.
What a steal by Johnson. It was almost a breakaway layup, and Jenna caught up with her and just stripped her of the basketball.
Abby Haynes, boy, he doesn't play like a freshman.
Nope. And Coach Miles said that.
Haynes has kind of stepped up now to take the point guard role. They definitely want Goodwin to be the shooting guard. There's a push foul called against the Hatchets, little check foul.
That's a little touch foul. Come on.
That's against Kerry Lane, and unfortunately that's going to be number 2 on her. Shauna Webb coming back in for Izzy Wagner.
Well, Kerry, we can't have any more fouls now, so.
Callie Garland's going to come in to replace Kerry Lane. 6 minutes to go, first half. Out of bounds for the Alice's. Haley Holscher looking for an open player, still looking, and gets it to Casey Kramer. Over to Holscher, who's open for 3. Shot short, right into the hands of Cheyenne Jones, who did a nice job blocking out for that board. Hatchets have it. Up the floor, Shauna Webb to Johnson, back to Webb. The pitch and catch outside now for the Lady Hatchets. Top of the key, Johnson works it over to Garland. Callie Garland. Oh, I thought that was going.
We needed that one.
Push foul called on the rebound as Haley Holscher hit the floor. And that's going to be a foul against Washington, their 4th team foul. And it's whistled against Callie Garland.
Well, it just looked to me like the girl just got her feet tangled up. I'm not sure she was shoved. Did you see a shove, Dwayne?
I didn't see it. Well, I'm sorry, that was on Cheyenne Jones, not Garland. So that's her first. And it is the team's 4th. Out of bounds for Vincennes. They'll take it the length of the floor. 5.5 minutes to play in this first half.
We're getting a lot of shooting, but not much scoring.
Abby Haynes broke free.
Wow, what a shot.
And she got it up and in.
That was a between-the-leg dribble in traffic, off the glass, up and in.
Haynes with 5 points. Hatchets with the ball. Top of the key, Jenna Johnson. Pass deflected. Johnson gets it back. Now puts up the shot. Short. Rebound, Callie Garland. It's knocked out of bounds. Staying with the Hatchets. 5 minutes to play, first half. 12-9. Vincennes leads by 3. Johnson looking for the open player. It's going to be Cheyenne Jones, and she will travel with it. Lauren Frederick stood straight up. Jones ran into her, came back down, and called for the travel.
She had nowhere to go on that one. Cheyenne is scoreless in the game so far, so the Alices are really sticking to their game plan in the early going here.
Goodwin again guarded by Davis. Nice one-on-one battle all night between those two.
It's fun just to watch those two. The heck with watching the basketball. They're battling each other all night long here.
Abby Haynes pulls up for 3, top of the key, and got another one.
A bank from the top of the key.
Coach Miles wants a timeout now. 8 points for Haynes, 2 of those from three-point land. 15-9, and a good timeout by Coach Miles.
Yes. Well, you know when you bank in a three-pointer from the top of the key that things are going your way right now, but it's hard to maintain that for 32 minutes.
Game coverage tonight brought to you by the Hoosier Longhorn. Some of the best burgers you'll ever taste. Hoosier Longhorn burgers will be available at the upcoming girls basketball AAU tournament at the end of this month. Rescom Management proud to salute the Hatchets and bring you tonight's game. Rescom Management proud of the Jones girls, Cheyenne and Lakota Jones. Tonight's game also brought to you by Alliance Barrier Films, by NASCO in Washington, and by State Farm Insurance Agent Malcolm Dubbs. A big thanks to all of our Hatchet sponsors for bringing you the coverage tonight from the 3A Jasper girls basketball sectional. Washington has the ball as play resumes. 4.5 minutes to go in this first half of play. Lady Hatchets trailing by 6, 15-9.
The Alices remain in their 2-3 zone. I think we need to knock down some perimeter shots.
There's a nice cut to the hoop, and Caitlin Davis scores 2 off the glass.
Good pass from Cheyenne Jones on the inside.
First points of the night for Davis makes it 15-11. The lead for Vincennes now at 4.
We definitely needed that bucket to get a little momentum shift here.
Goodwin breaks free, but her shot is short. Rebound loose on the floor. Still loose. And it's a timeout for Vincennes. How did she maintain there?
I don't know how she got that. That is their first offensive rebound of the game, though.
30-second timeout for Coach Connor and the Alices. Tonight's game brought to you by Pepsi Beverages Company, official soft drink of the Washington Hatchets. Stop in your nearest grocery or convenience store and pick up Pepsi Max. 12-ounce cans, 20-ounce or 2-liter bottles. Whatever your taste, Pepsi Max, 0 sugar, 0 calories, but the same refreshing taste as Pepsi. Get yours at your nearest grocery or convenience store. Pepsi, the official soft drink of Washington High School and the Washington Hatchets. 4 minutes to go now. Vincennes ball and play resumes. Our score, 15-11 in favor of the Alices. Casey Kramer will trigger the inbound pass and works it into Goodwin at the volleyball line. Try to get it back to Kramer, and that's a turnover. Good defense by Washington, denying there. Johnson comes up with the loose ball, and here comes the Hatchets.
That was an ill-advised pass by Goodwin, a rarity.
Shauna Webb with it, far side, tries to lob it into Jones. That's an ill-advised pass, too, as the ball goes back to Vincennes.
Well, we can't turn the ball over like that.
Here's Haynes in trouble. Somehow got out of it.
She's a player. She's going to be a blue chipper before this this career is over with. She's the real deal.
Abby Haynes looks to lob it in to Boger, but Boger's shot is short. The rebound to Cheyenne Jones. Well, they had a good look, though.
They did.
Callie Garland now controls for Washington.
Callie's going to have to take that shot.
She will. She heard you and drains it.
Well, if they're going to give you the shot, you got to step up and take it. So I'm glad to see her hit that one. That'll really help her confidence.
15-13. Vincennes by a bucket now. 3 minutes to go in this first half. Another great ball game in the Jasper sectional. Drive to the hoop. Kramer, no good. Too high off the blackboard, and the rebound to Washington.
Let's swing the ball around to Callie again. Let's see if she can hit 2 in a row.
Yep, she's there. She wants it. There it is. She shoots. Oh, missed.
That looked like that was going to drop 2.
And on the rebound, Caitlin Davis whistled for a foul away from the ball. Not sure what Davis did there. I don't think she was either.
Carrie Lane back in the game for Callie Garland.
First foul against Davis, 5th team foul against the Hatchets.
Callie did a nice job while she was in there.
2.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Vincennes leading 15-13. Good one over to Haynes. That's a 1-2 punch there.
And our 1-2 defensive punch is on them. Davis and Johnson.
Good one back to Haynes. This time Haynes broke free. Fouled from behind by Johnson.
Johnson thought she got all ball on that one.
And Haynes is going to shoot 2.
Boy, Haynes is quick too. Jenna had to come out and close out on her on the perimeter, and Haynes dribbled right around her. Jenna thought she got the block from behind, but official says no.
First free throw from Haynes is good. It's the first free throw made for Vincennes tonight, but we haven't shot very many.
Yeah, 1 for 4, I believe. Our cheer block trying to do some damage here to the free throw shooter, to no avail.
Abby Haynes, 6'8", now 10 points in this first half for Haynes.
Yeah, and we did not see her in our first meeting.
Johnson in trouble. The pass almost taken away by the Alice's. Holscher had it, but fell out of bounds, so the Hatchets catch a break.
Well, Jenna's teammates went off and left her, and she had nowhere to go.
2 minutes left to go, first half. 17-13 in favor of the Alice's. Davis open underneath, her shot no good. But Caitlin Davis will shoot the first free throws tonight for Washington.
Caitlin is so quick in there. If they get the ball in the paint there, she can just go up above people for a nice little 2-footer, but she got hammered on that and was not able to finish.
First free throw from Davis.
Wow. Around the world.
Long around the rim, but it goes in. 17-14, one more coming up.
Caitlin's getting some experience on some pressure free throw shooting.
She got them both.
Both of them rimmed around a little bit.
17-15, the Lincoln Alice's lead cut back to 2.
Okay, we switched our defense now to a 1-2-2 zone. And let's see if, sure enough, there's a 3-point.
No good. Out of bounds. It's, staying with Vincennes. Last touch by Shauna Webb.
They'll have it under their own basket. 17-15. 2-point lead for Lincoln. We've got 1:45 to go.
Frederick puts up a shot, missed it. Nice rebound for Johnson. Johnson pulled that one down. Now she'll take a 3, top of the key. Bottoms up, baby! 18-15. Hatchets have the lead back by 1.
She knew that was down before it. She's shooting with a lot of confidence.
That is the second 3 of the night for Johnson. Holscher tries to answer for Vincennes. She can't do it, but they get the rebound. And Haynes tries to answer. She can't do it. This time the rebound to Carrie Lane.
Big rebound.
Well, we got to get those boards. 1 minute left to play. 1 minute left in this first half. 18-17, Hatchets by 1. Johnson.
They're wanting to get the ball back to Jenna.
Now over to Davis. Davis into Jones. Cheyenne up and in for 2.
Well, it's about time she was able to get a shot off, you know. She's really been battling the whole half, and she finally was able to get a shot off and connected.
20-17. Washington with the lead by 3. 30 seconds left. Holscher is open for 3. She can't get it. Rebound to Caitlin Davis for Washington. Davis in the corner, gets it to Johnson. Johnson, outlet pass to Jones. Jones throws it off the leg of Frederick, out of bounds, staying with the Hatchets.
We got to settle things down here, Dwayne. 23 seconds to go. We've got the 3-point lead.
Cheyenne tried like a behind-the-back pass, but Frederick's leg was there in the way.
Let's calm down and go for 1 here.
Hatchets have it. Top of the key, Webb over now to Davis, to Carrie Lane. Lane drives baseline, blocked. Out of bounds, still with Washington.
Look at the clock, girls. That's Coach Miles is saying, look at that clock. 16.8 seconds.
Out of bounds, Carrie Lane will trigger the inbound pass.
1 shot. Come on, 1 shot.
Webb to Johnson. Now Jenna pulls it out. Center circle. 10 seconds remaining now. Shauna Webb has it. 7 seconds left. Webb throws it to Holscher.
This could be trouble.
Holscher to Goodwin. No good.
Wow, what a break.
Wow.
That was, again, almost a breakaway, and they missed it.
The Hatchets head to the locker room with the lead.
That was a huge break for us.
At the half.
As Goodwin came in on a near breakaway, but we did catch up with her a little bit, and she missed the off-balance 2-footer.
On the NR Home Center scoreboard, it's Washington 20, Vincennes Lincoln 17. Our Williams Brothers Pharmacy halftime show coming up after this 2-minute timeout on WAMW.
So, what's up?
We finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Was it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Hey, this job looks perfect. It says you need people skills? Check. Driver's license? Check. And a high school diploma. You've got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that.
You are good to go.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Oh! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Welcome back here to Jasper High School. It's halftime on the NR Home Center scoreboard. Washington's Lady Hatchets leading at the midway point 20-17 over the Vincennes Lady Alices. Halftime show presented by Williams Brothers Healthcare Pharmacy, serving our community since 1899. Going to start with first half scoring for the Washington Lady Hatchets. Jenna Johnson pacing the way. She's in double digits with 10 points at the break. Jenna Johnson has 10. 4 points for Caitlin Davis, then 2 points apiece for Carrie Lane, Cheyenne Jones, and Callie Garland. 10 for Jenna Johnson, 4 for Caitlin Davis, 2 for Carrie Lane, 2 for Cheyenne Jones, and 2 for Callie Garland. For the Vincennes Alices, their leading scorer also with 10 points, but not who you may think it is. It's Abby Haynes, who was a thorn in the side for Washington in that first half. She finished in double digits with 10. Then the Hatchets did a great job containing Janae Goodwin. Goodwin held to just 3 points in that half. 2 points for Casey Kramer, and 2 points for Lauren Frederick. Washington trailed 8-7 at the end of the first quarter, but at the halftime break, they clawed back to take a 20-17 lead. Steve Brothers, how about your first half team stats?
Well, this hasn't exactly been a shooting clinic in the first half, Dwayne. Washington was 8 for 26 from the field, 31%. 2 for 7 from the three-point arc, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. We had only 3 offensive rebounds, 12 defensive rebounds, and only 4 turnovers. Pretty well played floor game with only 4 turnovers. Vincennes also is struggling to hit their shots. 6 for 21 from the field, about 29%. 3 for 12 from the three-point arc. Dwayne, I told Coach O'Brien before the game that the Lady Alices were going to attempt 27 three-pointers tonight. It's halftime, and they have attempted 12. So I'm a little high on that estimate. 2 for 5 from the free throw line. They only have 2 offensive rebounds, so both teams are doing a good job of blocking out. 10 defensive rebounds, and they only have 7 turnovers. Basically, it's been a well-played floor game, ball handling wise, but somebody's got to, on one of the teams, either team's got to start putting the ball in the basket a little more consistently, and that team's going to be the winner.
It's a defensive game, no doubt about it. The Alices have stuck to their game plan to a T, and that is closing in on Cheyenne Jones underneath. They held Cheyenne Jones to just 2 points in that zone defense.
3 field goal attempts, and one of those was on her own offensive rebound, so
yes,
she's not getting much.
Jenna Johnson stepped up to fill the gap, though, with 10 points, 2 of those 3-pointers at the half. For Washington, they've stuck to their defensive plan quite well. Caitlin Davis face guarding Janae Goodwin. The Lady Hatchets hold Goodwin to just 3 points.
And Shauna Webb, when she comes in to give Caitlin a breather, also doing a great job on Janae Goodwin. We do have to be able to contain the freshman, though. She's quite a player, and we haven't seen her, so we're getting our first look, and she's the real deal.
Abby Haynes has 10. You're right, we got to get a hand in the face on her. She's got a great outside shot. Washington leading at the half 20-17, and the first 3 minutes are going to be crucial for this second half. I said that at the Southridge game. Washington came out after halftime and took over, and if they can do that here, we're going to be playing in the championship tomorrow night.
Well, I've got a gut feeling, Dwayne, that this game once again is going to come down to the wire. I really think that both teams are pretty evenly matched. Both teams are great battlers. If one team's going to get ahead by 7 or 8 points, I think the other team's probably going to make a run at them. It's going to be quite a battle here till the buzzer.
One of our Hatchet Booster sponsors tonight is Headlines Beauty Salon. They want you to look your best. Headlines Beauty Salon keeps up to date on the latest hairstyles. Call Kim, Danielle, or Susan at 254-1810 and let them create a new look just for you. Headlines Beauty Salon, 8 Northeast 4th Street in downtown Washington. Once again, we welcome you on the radio at WAMW. We always appreciate hearing from you wherever you may be listening tonight. Jump on the website and send us a quick line if you're listening out of earshot, maybe from another state, maybe from another country. WAMWAMFM.com is our website, and we certainly appreciate hearing from you. If you are watching the game tonight via our YouTube channel, thanks to the Washington High School radio TV class, I would ask the same. Send us a line and tell us that you're enjoying viewing the game tonight. The guys are working really hard to bring this to you. It takes a lot to pack all the gear to an away game like this, and hats off to Todd Riker and Will Breeden and Matt Myers and Jacob Busboom, our crew tonight, bringing you the video footage on YouTube.com. Search for WHSH Broadcasting, and you can see the live stream as it is happening. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout with the second half of play from Jasper. Washington 20, Vincennes Lincoln 17. Back after this on WAMW.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Thanks for coming in for the interview.
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right, we got your personal references, your resume, high school diploma or equivalent.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Yes, it's right there.
Great.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
If I got to go to college, oh my goodness. I like discovering new things. You get to see what works for you and what doesn't. That helps you evolve as a person. You get to make like a supernova of skill or talent or whatever it is. I've always wanted to go to college. I just feel like that's my destiny. My name is Queen, and I am your dividend.
Welcome back to Jasper High School. We're ready for the second half of play here tonight. Washington leading 20-17 on the A&R Home Center scoreboard with a lot of basketball remaining. Both teams will come out with their original starting five to begin this third quarter, and the Vincennes Lady Alice's will start with the round ball. Here we go.
Well, Washington looks like they're in their 1-2-2 zone defense, just like they finished the half.
Goodwin over to Kramer, back to Goodwin at the volleyball line. Janae Goodwin held to just 3 points so far in the contest. Works it over to Holscher. Looks like this zone has kind of shaken them up a bit here,
A little bit, yeah. They don't look in sync right now.
It's all pitch and catch outside.
A near steal.
It is a steal. Jenna Johnson comes up with a loose ball. Carrie Lane creates it. Here comes the Hatchets. Johnson over to Lane. Lane thought about the baseline and picks up her dribble. Needs some help. She's in the corner, and she throws it away into the hands of Boger. The Alice's get it back. Here's Frederick on the fast break. She traveled with it, and the Hatchets get it back.
Okay, 3 turnovers in 47 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's full court pressure again by Vincennes as Washington inbounds the ball.
Cheyenne Jones gets it. Hands off to Lane. Now they get it to Jenna Johnson.
She dribbles in traffic.
Gets away from 3 defenders. Hands off to Lane now. Lane works it into Jones. Jones, shot fake to the hoop, and count it for Cheyenne.
Left hand again by Cheyenne, her favorite shot.
Cheyenne Jones has 4 points tonight. It's 22-17.
Oh, a near steal again, and a timeout. Good timeout by Coach Connor. They looked a little shaken up there.
How about this email, or I should say text message? Watching the game tonight from the National Farm Machinery Show Tractor Pool in Louisville. Keep up the good work. I believe that's from the Boyd family. Thank you very much. They're enjoying the game on YouTube tonight. It's 22-17. Washington leading by 5. The Alice's have the ball when play resumes. Tonight's game coverage brought to you in part by the Gill Funeral Home, serving our community since 1899. By Bill Dobson Ford. Find out why a Dobson deal is a better deal. And by the Prescription Shop, your hometown Good Neighbor Pharmacy, the Prescription Shop on State Street in Washington.
Dwayne, who's our tumbler out there? All right. A great job there.
She took it the whole length of the floor, folks. That is Kaylee
Maddox.
Maddox, yes.
Nice work by Kaylee.
Well, the cheerleaders are not here tonight. They're here, but they're not formally here. Kaylee went ahead and did the cheer.
She did a great job on that.
Vincennes with the ball now as play resumes, 22-17 in favor of Washington. Shelby Boger controls now, hands off to Goodwin. Goodwin works it to Haynes.
Yeah, they look a little shook up here against that zone, and there's a runner.
A drive by Boger. It's no good, and the runner won't fall. Izzy Wagner there for the rebound.
Nice big rebound by Izzy.
She gets it to Johnson. Johnson works it to Davis. Her shot no good. Rebound. Weak side to Haynes. Haynes behind the back. Now she is fouled as she tried to dribble out of pressure.
Well, it's 2-0 this half after 2 minutes in favor of Washington.
Both teams trying to feel out the other's defense. Goodwin gets the inbound pass. And
another foul on the floor. This is called on Izzy again, I think.
2 fouls quickly against Washington here in the third quarter.
Yep, Izzy doesn't seem to like the call very well.
That is the second on Izzy Wagner. Out of bounds for Vincennes. They work it into to Goodwin. Goodwin guarded by Davis. Forces one up, no good. Rebound, last touch by Shauna Webb, and third chance here for the Alice's. We got to get that rebound.
Yeah, Shauna was in, and now Carrie Lane is back in for Shauna. Out of bounds under Vincent's own basket. We've got to get a defensive rebound here.
Boger looks to inbound it, finds Goodwin. Goodwin one-on-one with Lane. Now she picks up her dribble.
That's a double dribble.
She can't do that.
Wow.
Goodwin forgot.
You don't see that very often. She just completely forgot that she gave up her dribble and started dribbling again. That's pretty unusual.
Yes, it is.
From a veteran player like her.
The Hatchets will take that break, though.
That's what we call in the business an unforced error.
Jones has it across the timeline over to Johnson now. Carrying Lane with the ball. Lane to Wagner. Wagner partially blocked and into the hands of Haynes. Haynes off to the races to Goodwin. Goodwin to Boger. Boger. What?
The official doesn't know what to call.
What is that?
Well,
You can't do that, sir.
Here's what happened.
This guy had a couple of bad calls against Southridge.
Well, he blew his whistle, and he didn't know what to call.
He's human, but I think he should have stuck with his first inclination there, which it was all ball.
Well, he called the foul while he thought about it walking over to the scorer's bench.
Davis gets her second personal foul, third team foul. And the Alice's finally get it inbounds. Holscher works it to Goodwin. Goodwin back to Holscher. Holscher pulls up, shoots. Short, rebound to Johnson. Jenna Johnson with the ball. Looking up floor, she always does. Top of the key, over to Lane. Lane, up, no
almost.
Good. Cheyenne Jones chases down the rebound. She'll set, shoot, and score. Cheyenne, 2 more. 6 points now for Jones. 24-17, the Hatchet lead up to 7.
Pulling away here a little bit, Dwayne.
5 minutes to go, third quarter.
Vincennes has yet to score this half. Pretty good, pretty solid defense on this zone. It's a 1-2-2, pretty wide zone, and there was a travel they didn't call.
Boger lost it. It's loose and into the hands of Davis. Caitlin Davis gets it to her point guard.
Okay, we're one more bucket away from a Vincennes timeout here.
Jenna Johnson over to Carrie Lane. Lane picks up the dribble now to Johnson.
Cheyenne is triple teamed down there.
Yeah, they're all over.
There's just no way we're going to get it in there.
There's Lane open. Her jumper's good. And that is your timeout.
And the official is seemed to be reprimanding the Washington cheer block. I don't know what that's all about.
Carrie Lane gets the bucket, and the official stops play to talk to the cheer block now.
This
Principal
guy,
Leanne Kelly comes over to calm the cheer block down. 4 minutes left to go, third quarter. 26-17 in favor of Washington. Abby Haynes controlling for the Alice's. Hands off to Goodwin. And now an official timeout. Something on the floor.
Yep. I don't know, this one ref, Dwayne, I don't know. He
makes some interesting calls.
Well, one thing you have to do as an official is sell your call. Never blow the whistle and just don't do anything. Then you know the whole crowd knows you're not sure of what to call. You got to at least fake people out. But he blows the whistle and just stands there.
The ball now to Vincennes. A 3 from Holscher. Short. Rebound into the hands of Frederick. Frederick's putback is short. Frederick's second putback is good. They're killing us on the offensive rebounds.
That's two they've gotten in a row like that.
First bucket of the quarter, though, for Vincennes. It's tipped out of bounds by the Alice's. It'll stay with Washington.
26-19 in favor of Washington. We're down to 3:38 in the third. Out of bounds under our own basket.
Carrie Lane looks for the player, finds Mahan, who's now in the lineup. Mahan to Johnson. Now into Jones.
Triple team.
Jones gets 2 more. Cheyenne Jones, after 2 points the entire first half, has 6 this third quarter. It's 28-19.
They're just all over her, and she still managed to get the bucket.
Haynes to Frederick. Now back to Haynes. Now over to Goodwin with a long three. That's not going to go. Rebound to Johnson. Jenna Johnson. Up the floor to Mahan. Mahan into Jones. Cheyenne back.
Emily wants it back.
Oh, no good. Jones with the rebound. Yes! And put her at the line!
Wow. What a play.
Cheyenne Jones gets the bucket and one.
Coach Connor needs a timeout here, Dwayne. Tremendous momentum as it's now 30-19.
And Coach Connor will take the timeout. 2:55 to go in the third quarter on the A&R Home Center scoreboard. Washington's Lady Hatchets 30, Vincennes Alice's 19. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WAMW. Tonight's game brought to you by McAllister Machinery in Washington, Indiana's largest equipment supplier, with a wide range of high-quality new, used, rebuilt, and rental equipment from Caterpillar and over 50 other manufacturers. With 24-hour round-the-clock service, call 254-1712. For McAllister Machinery in Washington, your local Caterpillar dealer. 2:55 to play in the third quarter. Washington 30. Vincennes 19. Cheyenne Jones at the line to try to complete a three-point play.
Well, Dwayne, our cheer block has moved up a couple of rows off the floor, so maybe that will pacify everybody. But Cheyenne is at the free throw line.
Jones takes her time. Toes the mark. Eyes it. Flies it. And misses. Just short. Rebound to Shelby Boger for Vincennes. Vincennes now with it. Haynes, top of the key. Guarded by Davis. Works it to Holscher. Holscher skip pass over to her sister. And now Haynes shot short.
Yeah, she was fouled.
2 free throws, though, coming for Haynes.
Foul is on Caitlin Davis. Caitlin never foul a jump shooter like that.
And that's going to be her third personal foul, too.
I don't believe that shot was headed in, so we don't want to be putting them at the free throw line like this.
Especially Haynes, because she is 3 for 3. Davis sits down now with 3 fouls. Izzy Wagner checking back in for Washington. Second free throw on the way. It's up and in. Both of them count. Abby Haynes with 12 points tonight.
30-21 in favor of Washington. 2:40 to go in the third quarter.
Washington still holding Vincennes offensively. They only have 4 points in this third quarter.
Washington being patient now.
Johnson directing traffic, asking for help. Here's Izzy Wagner. Wagner over to Lane.
Steal.
Lane, shot blocked. Loose ball right to Cheyenne Jones. And Jones cleans it up with 2 more. That's her 10th point this quarter. Cheyenne Jones now with 12. 32-21. Frederick traveled with it. And the ball going back to...
And then, wait a minute, they're going to talk it over. Why does this guy... Okay, he agreed. I thought he was going to make another stand.
Traveling is the call.
You know, you don't want to be too critical of these officials because in tournament time, you know, these are supposed to be the best guys, but, you know...
It's not an easy job. I wouldn't want the job.
I wouldn't either, but
I give him credit.
One of these guys may be a little bit out of his league, but, you know, we're not going to say which one.
32-21 in favor of the Hatchets.
Ooh, a near steal on the full court pressure, but now we've got the numbers.
Mahan blocked from behind. Nice block there by Chastity Trueblood.
That was nice.
Now the Alice's make the run. Haynes took a step but fouled first. And on the floor, I think the foul is going against Mahan. No, it is two shooting, 2 free throws.
Dwayne, we're going to have to watch this girl for 3 more years.
She's the real deal, guys. This Abby Haynes is tough. First free throw is up and in. Her free throws are money, too.
Yep.
Don't foul her. Janae Goodwin back in.
32-22.
She replaces Haley Hipsher. Lauren Hipsher remains in the lineup.
Second free throw is good. Back to a 9-point lead. Still in full court pressure.
Across the timeline, Mahan gets it to Lane. Lane.
We need to settle down here a little bit.
Over to Mahan. 1.5 left to go. Now Johnson has it. Jenna Johnson at the center circle. Hands it off to Wagner. Izzy Wagner to Jones, to Izzy. Hatchett's very patient here, waiting for a good shot. Travel gets the call there.
Yep.
Lane lost the handle as she made her move.
Yep, good aggressive move by Carrie Lane, but she did lose the handle a little bit. Got an extra step in there. And we're down to 1:14 to go in the third quarter.
Out of bounds to Vincennes.
Got to get a stop here.
Haynes to Trueblood, now over to Boger. Janae Goodwin has it. Boger sets for 3. No good. Rebound to Izzy Wagner. Good job by Izzy. Good recognition there.
Got the loose ball on the rebound.
She finds Johnson. Johnson.
She may go all the way.
Off to the races. Throws it to Mahan. Mahan into Jones. Jones.
Wow.
Scoop it and put her at the line.
What a shot, Dwayne.
Scoop shot by Jones.
She has an uncanny knack to somehow get the shot off in traffic.
Jones with a chance for the 3-point play. Here is Shauna Webb comes in for Izzy Wagner.
Izzy did a nice job in there. She needs a breather.
34-23. Washington's lead. Cheyenne Jones at the line to shoot 1.
Missed her first free throw attempt. Let's go, Cheyenne. Put a little more on it.
The free throw is up and good. Cheyenne Jones now with 13 points this quarter.
35-23 in favor of Washington. We're down to 37 seconds in the quarter.
Haynes works it.
Good pass.
Goodwin to Trueblood, but Trueblood's layup is no good.
Wow, that was a textbook over the back. No call, but Cheyenne got the rebound.
Here comes Jenna Johnson now. Johnson.
One shot, girls.
Works it to Mahan. Now to Shauna Webb. Webb. Pass taken away by Lauren Holscher. Holscher finds Haynes, and Haynes lays it in for 2. 9 seconds left. Full court pressure again. Holscher trying to pick the pocket of Johnson. Johnson sets, shoots. Yeah! How about that? Big smile on that girl's face.
Wow.
For a moment, but now she's back to the bench and talking business. Jenna Johnson at the buzzer hits the 3.
That was from the volleyball line.
And that's it for the third quarter. We have 8 minutes to find her winner. Hatchett's leading 38-25. Stick around for the fourth quarter of action after this 1-minute timeout on WAMW.
In the small town of Vincennes.
Thank you.
How about that one? That was wild.
That was big.
Yeah.
The odds of him opening his own clothing store at the age of 18? 1 in 138,000. Excited to be a part of pop culture, he packed for the big city. The odds of finding someone to invest in his vision? 1 in 4.5 million. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
1 more quarter of basketball left here at Jasper. Washington leading 38-25. Hatchets have the ball. Davis broke open, but her shot no good. The rebound to Haley Holscher for Vincennes. Quick start to this fourth quarter.
Well, Dwayne, the problem for the Lady Hatchets now is with a lead like this, you can't play not to lose. You've got to...
Over and back against Vincennes. The Alice's have it back.
I think they missed that call, Dwayne. I think we tipped it. I think we tipped it, and Coach Connor has an argument there. They called over and back, and I believe we tipped it. Referees are not going to have any... Oh, now the guy's going to go talk about it again. And let's see if they reverse the call. It looks like they might reverse the call, and they really should. It was a tip. Let's see what they're going to do. Well, now it looks like they're not going to do it. Coach Connor is irate, and rightfully so. That was a tip, and they called over and back. And now we dribble in the corner. Coach Miles is not going to call the timeout. We got out of it.
Carrying Lane with the ball. Lane hands off to Davis. Davis now to Jenna Johnson.
Vincennes has turned the pressure up a notch.
Johnson to Izzy Wagner. Back to Johnson, top of the key. Jenna hands off to Carrying Lane. 7:20 to play. Ball loose on the floor. Still loose. Still loose. Still a battle for it. And the Alice has come up with a loose ball.
Yeah.
Now Goodwin quickly up the floor. Takes it. And a reach-in foul called against the Hatchets.
Well, Goodwin was able to penetrate past her defender. Jenna Johnson stepped right in her way and tied her up. But the officials called a reach-in foul.
38-25, 7 minutes left to play here at Jasper. Washington with the advantage. Goodwin, quick shot, short on the runner. Rebound to Izzy Wagner. Now Jenna Johnson slows it up a bit as she walks it across the timeline.
We've got to continue to be aggressive on offense. We cannot put the ball in the freezer just yet. We've got way too much time, and again, we can't play not to lose. We got to play to win.
Johnson to the hoop. She's fouled.
Okay, I like that move.
Jenna
that was an
Johnson
aggressive move.
Too.
Yeah. Sometimes, you try to delay too early and it comes back to bite you. Let's see if these free throws go in, Dwayne, after our talk about the potential school record here.
First one's good.
Yep.
One more for Jenna Johnson.
39-25 Washington. We have 6:45 to go in the ball game.
14 points left, or 14 points tonight for Johnson as she hits the second one. Makes it 15 points and a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout, 6:45 left to go here in the contest. On the A&R Home Center scoreboard, Washington 40, Vincennes Lincoln 25. The winner here will go on to the championship tomorrow night. Jasper awaits the winner. Tip-off for tomorrow's game, 7:30 for the championship. We have a update from the North Davies Class A sectional tonight. It was Vincennes Reveille defeating North Davies 53-36 in the first game. Reveille moves on to the championship, and it looks like they're going to face Bar Reeve. So Bar Reeve jumped out to an early 10-0 lead over Lagodi at the end of one in game two. Here it is 40-25 in favor of Washington. 6:45 left to go, and the Alices have the ball.
Washington still in their zone, which has been so effective this half.
There's Haynes driving the lane, can't get it. Rebound once again to Jenna Johnson. She's racking up some big boards tonight.
She has 6 rebounds.
And 15 points. Johnson once again directing traffic. Works out of trouble, hands off to Wagner. Izzy Wagner back to Johnson. Johnson over to Carrie Lane. Carrie Lane picks up her dribble now, needs some help. Still needing it, and a charging foul.
Yep, good call.
Haynes sold it, and Carrie might have leaned a shoulder in there.
Lowered her shoulder. And again, we were a little bit tentative, especially Dwayne in tournament games. You have a tendency to watch the clock a little too much. We've still got to play.
Out of bounds for Vincennes. 6 minutes left to play in the contest. Haynes brings it up the floor. Hands off to Goodwin. Goodwin. Corner now. 3-ball up and in by Casey Kramer.
A good team always has one good run left in them. So
5 points for Kramer. Her first 3 tonight, and now the Hatchets throw it away. Carrie Lane's pass through the legs of Cheyenne Jones. Emily Mahan's going to come in for Lane.
10 turnovers for Washington. And this game is not over with yet. 40-28. We're down to 5:43 left in the game.
Alice is up the floor. Haynes controlling now. Works it to Goodwin. Goodwin back to Haynes. Now top of the key. Holscher tries for three. Short. Rebound. Kicked around. Still battled for. Players everywhere on the floor. The arrow keeps it with Vincennes.
Well, you can bank on the fact that they're going to start firing threes from all over the place to try to get back in this.
And Janae Goodwin wants it. The inbound pass goes to Haley Holscher. Now Boger controls. Top of the key. Goodwin does take a three and drains it. There's her second three-pointer tonight, but that is her first points since the start of the first quarter.
Down to a 9-point lead with 5:08 to go. Take it easy.
Davis in trouble. Still in trouble. And we got a foul called against Vincennes as players are all over each other.
I thought Coach Miles was going to dive for that loose ball.
It was right in front of Coach Miles.
Looks like Caitlin got
a little slow to get up.
I think she may have hyperextended her knee a little bit when the girl fell on her. Let's see if she can walk this thing off. Looks like she's that really hurts when you hyperextend your knee like that. She may be okay in a few minutes.
The trainer going to look to her.
Yeah.
The ball is still staying with Washington. She needs some water to break anyway. Boy,
right, she needed a break.
She's playing hard tonight, as she always does.
Hopefully this is not a serious injury, but again, it looked like the girl fell on her and bent her leg the wrong way, but it didn't look too bad, but we'll see what happens.
5 minutes left to go. Johnson with the ball for Washington. Hatchets lead by 9, 40-31. Jenna Johnson over to Emily Mahan. Mahan at the volleyball line. Look out from behind. Gets it back to Johnson. Push foul called against Haynes.
That was a cheap call. I'm being pretty critical of these officials, Dwayne. I'm sorry. But there's a little bit of a cheap call. That is Lincoln's 5th team foul. Washington has 7. And we're down to 4:39 to go in the game.
Out of bounds for Washington. Lane gets it in to Mahan. Mahan shakes her defenders to an open Jones. A shot no good, and Cheyenne wants that one back.
Yeah.
She don't miss too many of those.
That was a tough angle, kind of.
The foul's going to go against Vincennes, and that is on Haley Holscher. 6th-team foul against the Alice's. Out of bounds for Washington. Lane will trigger the inbound. Looking for the open player. Still looking now. It's loose on the floor. Wagner saves it to Jones. Jones to Mahan. Johnson, players everywhere. And the shot by Lane is good and put her at the line.
Wow, that was a huge basket. Vincennes had all the momentum after hitting those two threes, and Carrie Lane got a big bucket there.
Carrie Lane with a chance for the three-point play. 42-31.
If we would have lost that possession, boy, they really would have had big-time momentum.
The shot from Lane is up and in. Carrie Lane picks up her 7th point tonight. Washington 43. Vincennes 31. There's another three by Goodwin, though.
Look at that.
We can't exchange threes now. She has 2 this quarter. 9 points overall, all from three-point land for Janae Goodwin.
Okay, we got the ball in Jenna Johnson's hands where we want it.
Johnson across the timeline. Tries to get picked by Haynes. Works free. Lobs it into Jones. Jones off the glass for 2 more. Nice pass by Johnson.
Big time play by Jenna Johnson on that penetration and dish.
Goodwin on the other end with the runner. Can't get it. Rebound to Jones. Cheyenne Jones looking for help. Finds Johnson.
Hectic pace here, Dwayne.
Johnson picked from behind and into the hands of Holscher. Holscher, outlet pass to Boger, and Shelby Boger gets 2.
About time for a timeout from the Washington side now.
45-36. All kinds of pressure by Vincennes. All kinds of pressure. And the Alice's come up with another loose ball. Now it's Goodwin. No, she falls to the floor. Out of bounds to Washington.
Wow, what a flurry. Coach Miles needs a timeout, and there it is.
Takes it.
Good timeout. She wants a full timeout.
We do too. 3:17 to play. Here at Jasper on the 8R Home Center scoreboard, Washington 45, Vincennes Lincoln 36. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
Nice. Where'd you find the money for that?
I just been saving a little every month.
I can't seem to save anything.
Well, what about all this? What about the money you're spending?
What money? It's gone before I can get my hands on it.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
It's 547.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
We're back here at Jasper with 3:17 left to go. On the 8R Home Center scoreboard, Washington 45, Vincennes Lincoln 36. Full court pressure coming when play resumes as the Hatchets have to get it inbounds.
Well, if we can get it in the half-court situation with 3:17 to go now and a 9-point lead, it might be time to think about maybe trying to ice this game a little bit since we are in bonus.
Oh, man, that pressure is shaking us up. Timeout. Nope, jump ball. Arrow staying with Washington.
Well, Jenna's getting a double team there, and she's trying to dribble through the traffic. We need for Emily Mahan to help out here on some ball handling.
Mahan gets the inbound pass, and she'll get it across the timeline. Look out from behind. There she is, picked once again. That's the third steal from behind for the Alices now. Goodwin's going to take it all the way. Throws it off the bottom of the rim. And she's fouled and going to the line. She's kind of out of control. The Hatchets kind of bailed her out there.
That's exactly right. We bailed her out.
45-36. Goodwin shooting 2.
All kinds of time left in this game.
First free throw is no good.
We'll take that. Now, if she makes it, they're going to once again get in their full court pressure, and we're having a hard time getting the ball up the floor against that.
She made it. 10 points tonight for Goodwin.
Down to 8-point lead, 45-37.
Inbound pass and a foul called against Haynes.
That's big time because Jenna Johnson will be going to the free throw line, and she is 2 for 2 tonight. And she's as tough as they come.
Johnson shooting 1 in bonus. And the Hatchets will spend a lot of time at the free throw line tonight.
Yes.
The rest of this game anyway, as Shauna Webb comes in for Emily Mahan now.
Well, it looks like Caitlin Davis might be done for the evening. Well, I hope it's not a serious injury.
Johnson eyes it, flies it, and hits it. Jenna Johnson, 1 more free throw coming up.
I'm telling you what, you don't want anybody else on that line.
She has 16 points so far tonight.
She just very, very rarely has missed a free throw in the last 5 or 6 games.
Second free throw coming from Johnson, and she hit it. Both count, makes it 47-37. The lead back up to 10. Goodwin wasting no time, hands off to Boger. Boger now works it to Holscher, open for 3, and that's good.
Wow.
That's Lauren Holscher. That is the 4th three-pointer of this quarter for the Alices. Just like that, the lead is cut to 7. And that's an intentional foul, maybe?
Coach Miles is asking for an intentional foul, but no, they're just going to give her a 1-on-1, but it's Cheyenne Jones.
One in bonus for Cheyenne coming now.
47-40, Washington leads, 2:39 to go in the game now. And that is the 9th team foul for Vincennes, so there'll be double bonus after this, so we got to hit this one.
Free throw from Jones is up and in.
Big time free throw.
Cheyenne with 1 more. 48-40. Post-game show coming up, presented by Myers LP Gas. We'll hand out all of our post-game awards coming up. Second free throw from Cheyenne Jones is up and in. She got them both.
Clutch.
7 for 7 at the line this quarter for the Hatchets at the charity stripe. 49-40 our score. 2.5 minutes to go. Washington with the lead.
We got to just guard that 3-point arc, and we are. Shauna Webb is a yard past the 3-point arc there.
Haynes 1-on-1 with Webb. Now takes it, missed it. Rebound to Jones.
That was a wild shot.
Cheyenne Jones gets it to Lane. Lane gets it to Shauna Webb, and Webb gets it in the basket for two more.
Big shot.
Shauna Webb with her first points tonight. Big ones there.
And a turnover.
Hatchets get up. No, it isn't.
No whistle.
Everybody was working like it was a whistle. Take a timeout. Coach Miles takes a timeout. And she says, "What are you doing, girls?"
Coach Miles is upset.
She's animated over here on the sideline.
That's a rarity. She's really after it.
Minute 53 to go. 51-40 our score in favor of Washington. We'll keep it here. Again, the winner of this contest moving on to face Jasper tomorrow night in the 3A sectional championship. It has been one whale of a tournament here at Jasper.
Well, it seems like this clock is not ticking off fast enough as it's 1:53 to go, and it's 11-point lead, so it's still not out of reach, especially the way they've been hitting their three-pointers.
You're right. You got to guard it. I tell you, Goodwin is wanting to take it, and a couple of them she's forcing up, and we need to stop bailing her out. We're putting her at the free throw line. You definitely can tell they want Goodwin to have the ball. But you got to also keep an eye on Haynes.
Right. Those are the two, if they dribble penetrate, they can dish off to the other three-point shooters, and they've got several on this team.
They do. I mean, Holscher drained one just moments ago.
Yes.
They've hit 4 this quarter.
Well, it's going to be an interesting 2 minutes here as we're sporting an 11-point lead and have the basketball out on the sideline. And it's a pass to Jenna. Look at
Johnson. Lay it in for 2. Jenna Johnson, 2 more.
Just like she drew it up in the huddle.
53-40, 13-point Hatchet lead. Minute 40 left to go. Long 3 from,
wow.
Oh my goodness, Haynes.
What a shot.
NBA range, Abby Haynes.
It was way out there.
Hatchet's in trouble now with that pressure. They get it across the timeline to Shauna Webb. Webb is fouled.
Oh, they called travel on her, and she did not move her pivot foot.
Tough break for Washington.
Wow.
The ball going back to Vincennes.
Very shaky call.
53-43, 10-point lead for Washington. Vincennes with the ball, minute 20 left to go now. And Haynes one-on-one with Webb. Webb denied her there. She dished off to Goodwin.
Oh, we're doing a great job of getting our hands up high so they can't shoot over.
They want the 3.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Excellent D, excellent D.
Now, a turnover. The Hatchets come up with it. And a foul called against Vincennes. 1 minute left to go.
Well, it is a 4-possession game, but the way they're hitting threes, it's 53-43, 1:01 to go, and look who's at the free throw line in the double bonus.
Jenna Johnson will shoot 2.
Dwayne, should I say that this game is over?
Caitlin Davis is now back up and ready to go back in if needed. For Washington, glad to see that.
Yes, that was critical.
Into the lineup is Casey Kramer for Vincennes now. Second free throw from Johnson is up and short.
Wow, she missed it.
Missed that one. Rebound to Vincennes, 54-43. Final minute, 3 from the Alice's, too strong. Out of bounds. To Vincennes. It took him a long time.
Well, that guy is a little slow. Okay.
Izzy Wagner checking out, and there's Caitlin Davis coming back in.
That's a good sign. Good sign.
Quickly, the pass goes into Haynes. Goodwin, long 3. Yep, it's good.
That is unbelievable.
Jenna Goodwin hits her 3rd three-pointer of this quarter. 4th overall. She's got 13 points. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 three-pointers, accounting for 27 of the Vincennes Lincoln points.
Wow. They're just on fire right now, and luckily we're hitting free throws, or else they'd be knocking right at the door. But as it stands, we're up by 8 points. We've got 48.3 seconds. I almost said it was a ball game when Jenna was at the line, but I'm not able to say that.
Freddie Energy of Washington, fueling your everyday life, bringing you tonight's game. The Washington Chrysler Center, one of tonight's sponsors. No game, simply the best deals. I've been told we broke a new viewership record for our online stream. I think we're approaching 60 views now. People watching the game live tonight, that is great. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast on air and online and enjoying the view here from Jasper High School tonight. Thanks to the radio TV class, the new program at Washington.
Full court pressure. Cheyenne Jones has it.
Hatchet ball as play resumes. Here's Jenna Johnson.
Nice
Here's
pass.
Shauna Webb, and there's the kiss.
That's the ball game.
Shauna Webb off the glass. Two more. 56-46, 30 seconds left. Vincennes throws it in the corner for three. Boger missed it. Rebound up in the air. Tied up. Jump ball. Staying with Vincennes.
27.2 seconds. Coach Miles wants those hands up in the air. You know they have to shoot threes.
And the Alice's look for the inbound. It goes to Haynes. Haynes. Now to Kramer. She'll shoot the three. No good. Rebound Davis. 20 seconds left. The chant from the cheer block. A quick foul by Goodwin. Sending Johnson to the line. And that should do it. Steve Brothers will be back here tomorrow night for the championship.
We've got Na Na, Hey Hey, Kiss Him Goodbye.
From Steam.
1970. The cheer block doing a great job tonight.
Jenna will be shooting 2 free throws.
Johnson's first free throw is up and in. Jenna Johnson has one more coming.
Jenna's 6 out of 7 from the free throw line this evening.
Tomorrow night's championship tips off at 7:30. We'll be on the air around 7:05 tomorrow. Celebrating Valentine's Day for the 3A sectional championship. 16 seconds left. A long three by Goodwin, no good. And the rebound goes to Carrie Lane. She's quickly fouled. Carrie Lane is going to shoot 2 now.
They got to shoot one more three, Dwayne, for my prediction to Coach O'Brien. They've shot 26 threes.
They got a chance to get it
off.
off.
I think I might get that one.
Lane,
Lane
shooting 2 here. First one is in. One more coming for Carrie Lane. 59-46 with just under 12 seconds remaining. The Hatchets looking to move on to the championship. Avenging an earlier season loss to the Alice's, 40-36. Lane hits them both. And now Coach Miles saying, don't foul, don't foul. There's Kramer, no good. Rebound to Johnson, and this one belongs to the Hatchets. Listen to Hatchet Nation, loud and proud and on their feet here tonight as the Washington Hatchets have done it once again. They've knocked off 2 of the favorites in this tournament with one more left. The Jasper Wildcats coming up tomorrow night. Final score on the A&R Home Center scoreboard. Washington's Lady Hatchets 60. The Vincennes Lincoln Alice's 46. Hatchet postgame coming up after this 2-minute timeout on WAMW.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.